Hi YouTube, Steven here. Come to you today from my little basement smoking area. I hate that term man cave, but yeah, it seems like this is where I have all my special things. I have all my tobacco tins that I can't seem to throw away, and I've got a bunch of bike related knickknacks and doodads and stuff and things that I just can't seem to get rid of. So I've got a bunch of bikes sitting here, and it's the last little room in the basement. I think it was probably a canning room at some point in the history of the house, but it's a perfect little spot to have a pipe. Gets me out of the weather. It's quite cold here in Iowa today. So anyway, the reason I come to make a video today is actually yesterday was my 4-year anniversary on YouTube, and it's hard to imagine it's been 4 years. I think I started smoking a pipe just before that. And of course got into the YouTube and how to smoke the pipe and Dagner's video and all that sort of thing. So after that I thought I would make a video, and 4 years ago yesterday was my first video. So as far as housekeeping, I went back and looked, and I remembered what pipe I smoked, and I went back and grabbed it out, my Country Gentleman with the freehand stem, and my tastes have changed a bit. In my first video I was smoking Lane 1Q, and I still have a bunch of Lane Q upstairs. I still love it. But now I'm smoking Pirate Cake, which is, and has been for quite a long while, my favorite tobacco. So it's funny how your tastes have changed, life has changed, things come and go, and you just keep moving forward. So the one thing that hasn't changed is when I make a video I can't keep my pipe lit. So too much talking, not enough smoking. Anyway, just sitting down here, doing a little reading. As somebody that's a voracious reader of outdoor adventure, things like that, environmental concerns, I can't believe that this had slipped by me. Edward Abbey, Desert Solitaire. Of course I've read Monkey Wrench Gang and some of his other things, but picked this up not too long ago at a book sale, and really enjoying it. Ed Abbey was an amazing character, so I'm really enjoying that. Got a cup of coffee, off work today early, my early day, and I am actually on vacation for 2 weeks. I'll go back the day after Christmas. So that's nice. You might be seeing some more videos because I'm likely to get out into the woods and do some hiking and travel around a little bit. So it'll be a good excuse to make some more videos. Don't got much to talk about other than the 4 years and the way things have changed. It's hard to imagine that 4 years ago my wife was not here yet. She was still in Dubai. Of course, you've met her on YouTube here, and she was about a year away, I guess, from getting to the States when I made my first video. So obviously she's here now. So I'm very blessed in that regard. My first video, I was a single guy, although Louise and I were together, far apart. But yeah, I lived alone, didn't have a car, was car free, which was a fantastic way to live. And worked a lot and Skyped a lot with her, and that was my life. So my 2 sons were already away, and they're still far away. One is in South Dakota, playing professional hockey, as you've probably heard me talk about, and my other one is in Los Angeles, and he works for a film studio, and I am so blessed to have those boys. And of course, along with those 2 boys come 2 girls. Both my boys have pretty steady girlfriends. I would say more than steady. I call them my daughters, and I love to have them in my life. So as far as getting Louisa in my life, you've heard all the stories here that I've been owing you a video, and this isn't that video, but I'm going to go ahead and say that Louisa's 3 kids are here now. The problem is getting 3 teenagers together. Well, I say teenagers, one just had a birthday, so I have 2 teenagers and a 20-year-old. But getting them together at the same time and to make a video, and of course with my my one take method of doing videos without editing. To get through that can be a little tricky. So you'll see them on here at some point. But yeah, they the youngest two, Joe Marie and Justine. Joe Marie was 16, now he's 17. And Justine was 17. She turned 18 the day after she got here. They came in April, and actually a day before Justine's birthday. And John is 20 now, and he came in July. So we have, counting counting my son's girlfriends, as I do as my daughters, we have 7 kids. Man, no wonder I don't make any videos. They keep us pretty busy. You know, just staying in touch with my boys and their girlfriends, and they get home when they can. My older son and his girlfriend came home at Thanksgiving, and we had a wonderful time. We're hoping that my youngest son will come home right before Christmas, depending on the hockey schedule and things like that. He's actually, sadly to say, out with an injury right now. He's got kind of a, I guess it's a tore ligament and tendon in his elbow from a real bad hit. He's recuperating right now. He'll be back out before you know it, and doing great things. So I'd like to see him come home at Christmas time. And we never know with his girlfriend. She actually is in Chicago. She's from Michigan. I'm sure she'll want to spend some time with her family, but we see her a lot when my son comes home. So, you know, I could talk all day about my kids. It kind of drove it home last year when we moved into this house and we have a fireplace, and we decided, well, we better get some Christmas stockings and hang them up. And when you start putting up Christmas stockings, man, that mantle gets awfully short. We had a great many of them up there. So, yeah, those are blessings. And I guess love being a dad, love being a husband to my wife, and yeah, that's what I'm about. So, anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is my 4 years on YouTube and the friends I've made. My gosh, you know, when I started here, I had no idea about subscribers, how that was going to work. You know, I didn't think anybody, oh boy, we all say this, I didn't think anybody would watch this old guy sit and ramble and smoke his pipe. But for some reason, you do, and you keep coming back. It's hard to imagine. So I'd like to thank my subscribers, the people that keep jumping on. I'm still gaining some, and I don't make that many videos, but I'd like to thank you folks for sticking by me. It means a great deal. The friendships I've made in just comments, phone calls, texting, and even a visit or two from a famous guy named Timber Drifter. There's a few of you guys out there I'm going to meet at some point, and yeah, I had no idea when I started this thing. I knew people made contacts in the YouTube pipe community, but the dear friends I've made, it's an amazing thing, and I'm so proud to be part of this. So, made some notes here. That kind of covers it as far as some of my blessings and things I'm thankful for, and just where I've come in 4 years. I'm 4 years older, 4 years wiser. I know my pipes. I know the ones I love, and the tobacco. I still enjoy this hobby or this lifestyle. So, and I enjoy making videos. I don't make them as often as I'd like to, but maybe we'll work on changing that a little bit. I do owe you a video introducing those 3 kids. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get them set down in one spot for long enough, and we'll make a video with Mom and all 3 of them. It would kind of tie things up, you know. You've stuck with me while I went down this journey, and it'd be nice to get them all here. You know, in a perfect world, I'd get my 2 sons and their 2 girlfriends and our 3 kids, Louise's 3 kids here, and my gosh, we'd have a house full. Maybe one day I'll make that video, and boy, I'd be a happy boy. So, pipe's almost out. Book's not going to read itself. My coffee's getting cold. So, anyway, just wanted to stop in and say thanks for sticking around for 4 years. Hope I'm here 4 more years. I'm just going to keep videos coming. So, take good care, y'all.